What's up everyone? Jacob Rothenberg here. In today's Kindle publishing video, I'm going to show you a hack on how I find other people's successful books and how I can potentially steal their ideas for my own book. So what I want you to do after watching this video, and I'll teach you this right now, is on Amazon, in the search bar, put in book bundles. And what you'll come across are search results related to book bundles. Now, a lot of them are going to be fiction bundles, as that's rather popular for fiction books to be bundled, and unfortunately, it doesn't work to sort by newest arrivals and such. But what I like to do is just to go through the page in its entirety. And every now and a while, you can spot a nonfiction book that might be plausible to publish for. So, for this instance, like Leapfrog, an activity book that's 4-in-1. Smart idea, but we really can't do 4 physical books in one shipment using the Kindle publishing program. To my knowledge, that can only be done with FBA. Although it is profitable right now, especially to do and sell activity books, we're going to skip that for today's video. And likewise with this Bible Bells Christian children's book set, we can't ship 5 physical books and as one product, unfortunately. So we're going to ignore that too. But looking through here, you'll come across some pretty racy stuff, but that's all right. So here we go. This was actually just published on October 28th. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, the ultimate 4-book bundle to retrain your brain and overcome depression, anxiety, and phobias. Let's check it out. Now, one thing already comes to mind when I'm going to check this Kindle ranking. The ranking is pretty good at 54,000. It probably sells 3 copies a day or such, or it's recently sold 3 copies in one day. If this had not been published earlier on, back in October, I would not put very much weight at all with the Kindle ranking. Reason being, if this had been published in, say, mid-November, there could be a good chance that this author or publisher could be doing review swaps, right? And when someone's going through the review swaps process, their paid Amazon bestsellers ranking for the Kindle store will be inflated. So hopefully this is not a result of review swaps, this 54,000 rank. I doubt it is, as it's already now December 1st. This was published on October 28th, and it's very likely that this author is finished with gathering the reviews in whatever way they chose to gather them. So this is probably a genuine seller of 2 to 3 copies a day. Now let's just look at the paperback. I like the fact that it's priced at $25.38. Meaning that there's going to be a good royalty to make off of a book like this. And by the looks of it, this probably sells 1 copy a day, maybe 1 copy every 2 days. And hey, that's not too bad. I mean, if we were to do the math, let's say this book makes $15 every 2 days. Okay, that's about, let's just make it simple, for $400 a month, assuming it's consistent. Plus the Kindle volume of sales that it makes, easily at, what, $5.99. Wow. This book, assuming that the sales are steady right now, is probably made this author $500 in 1 month of its release. Now, granted, once this book gets a little bit more aged and as time goes on, it might slowly fall off, but that's again where you start to run ads so you keep your visibility. So right here, guys, I've already shown you a keyword you can pretty much rip off of. And it's kind of interesting it doesn't have an ACX version ready yet. It could be very likely, again, that the publisher is already working on the ACX title, but it does take some time to have it finalized for the Amazon store. So, again, all we really did was just type in book bundles on Amazon. And here we've already found a profitable keyword that we can pretty much either steal or examine, analyze, assess, whatever you want. But nevertheless, we found a profitable keyword with very little effort. And let's just keep going for the purposes of making this video more spicy. So let's see what we can find. I haven't rehearsed this. This is a one-take shot. I don't know what's going to come across us. This looks really interesting to click. Can we click it while I'm on video? If you don't mind, guys. It's only November 22nd. Let's see how a supposed 30-plus erotica book bundle sells at $9.99 as a bestseller in interracial erotica. Oh my god. Guys, are we in the wrong niche? We're in the wrong niche. We should be doing this instead. Let's just... Oh, never mind. It's 2,638 pages. Okay. Okay. That's weird. Written by Dirty Destiny and Filth Kitty. Some weird people out there, man. Some weird people. All right, refresh. Let's clean our minds and move on. I want to sell out so bad and just write smut. I'm joking. Let's keep looking for nonfiction. Although these are just getting more... These are like such clickbait things to look at. Is this even allowed, guys? I mean, I'm just like totally on a ramble, but how is this allowed on the freaking Amazon store? This is porn. At $2.99. Okay, yeah, this is porn, guys. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's just keep going. Let's not get distracted. Let's see what else we can find. This is the reality of Kindle publishing research, guys, for keywords. It takes some time. It takes some effort. You got to be a little patient. Just laugh at some of the shit you see here from erotica. But this technique has brought me to a few good keywords before. And, oh, hey, here's one. Adult coloring books set. It's a set of 3 for grown-ups. It's loaded with reviews, but let's check this out real quick. Okay. This looks like an Amazon FBA product. It's not really a book product per se, as it uses the fulfillment by Amazon program, and it ships physically like this 3-book set you see here. But from here, this is like, I guess the next level is from here we want to just steal this keyword and see what we can come up with. Adult coloring books. And just to make it more relevant to us, we're going to filter it using the books filter when we search. And here we can see that now we have more accurate results. It looks already, I can immediately tell it's competitive, especially with ads. But let's take a look anyhow. The bestseller here with a crap load of reviews is in the top 100 of Amazon. Okay, what does that tell you? That there is immense demand, especially right now in December, for adult coloring books. This one has 40 reviews, but in time and time again, you'll learn that reviews don't matter that much. Okay, this is impressive. So this is a self-published author, 80-page book. This sells really, really, really well. And if I were to take a look at a book like this, let's see what it features just by reading the description. It features horses, unicorns, blah, blah, blah. And it's just a coloring book. And now it's actually illustrated by a real artist who is the author. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to replicate something like this unless you are willing to spend money. And for an 80-page book like this, for something of this quality, ooh, it's hard to say. But for a coloring book like this, it could easily be $1,000 to produce. Straight up, I'm going to say $1,000 at least. And that's on the low end. if you find someone good that's from, like, I think, a third world country to produce something like this. This took a lot of hours to make, but at the same time, realize that $1,000 is a drop in the bucket compared to the daily sales you could be making with a book of this ranking at this price. Even it's probably selling for like maybe $1.50. Yeah, probably $1.50 a copy, maybe $2, but that's pushing it. $2 a copy. You run ads. Somehow this is making money. Hopefully, so that does well. And I think I looked at this at an earlier video for the people of Walmart.com, the adult coloring book. It's the top 20 right now. And then let's look at the titles that are not as successful, just so we don't get our hopes up. Okay, this is something that only has 10 reviews. That's in the middle of page 1. That using ads. This is the Be a Pineapple book. All right, this is like something you draw while you're high, but it's a Guam travel guide. Okay, it's probably miscategorized, but anyhow, this sells really, really well, and it's self-published. Let's see, it's 86 pages. The back of each coloring page has a black backing to protect against bleeding you while using markers or inks or pens. Yeah, right. It's because you're cheap and you want to inflate your page count, son. Anyway, not sure why this is an adult coloring book, but I'll assume it is. And this does really well. It's $8.99. It's black and white with books that sell in this kind of ranking. This could be selling easily 100 copies, maybe more right now. So this right here is making someone a few $100s a day minimum net, even after ad expenses. And it's only got 10 reviews. So there. This is another profitable keyword, adult coloring books. And so we could keep going, but I think we've already put our point across. So and because we're doing assessment right now on keywords, I'm just going to reiterate this. If you can't organically rank for a keyword, then you need to assess, is it feasible to still compete using paid ads to gain visibility? And if it is possible to use ads to gain visibility, like I'm pretty sure we could get at least to here in the middle of the page with our bids without overspending, then we have to ask ourselves, is our product really of quality? Is it good enough to actually be worthy of purchasing from customers? Like, you can't put up a piece of shit here and expect people to buy it, or a lot of people to buy it. But the cover is colorful, it's about pineapples, it's different, it's got different varieties of all shades of the rainbow, and hey, it's an attention getter. So therefore, the market decides that it's worthy of buying. This looks like a bunch of kush in the form of a lion. I don't know why I had to say that out loud, but now I'm drawn to this. So this is an adult coloring book again. I am so sure it's done like this on purpose. And it's $140 in all books. Guys, I'm gonna make this a clickbait title. The hottest niche right now on Amazon with the hack tool I showed you today. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'll keep doing more keyword research and keyword assessment videos for you guys. If there's anything in particular you'd like me to review, anything you'd like me to go over on video on here on YouTube, let's do it here right now. If you want more information in the form of a real course that teaches you how I do things step by step with keyword research, my assessment, everything I go through with is this something that I want to publish for? Is this profitable? How I determine it to be profitable? How I set up my ad campaigns? How I set up my ad campaigns to be profitable? And if I run into problems, I give you real scenarios that I've come across, every possible scenario you can come across, and how I overcome different issues with my publishing business, with the content I put out. So all of that is in a course that I call REVELAVI. Link is below if you're interested. You don't have to buy it, but at least check it out and see if you like it. So, till then, guys, let me know what you think in the comments with what you'd like to see next. And until then, I'll see you later.